Gots to have it. I'm going to go over my dating rules with you guys. I've added a dating rule. We're at 11 rules now. I've added a dating rule. We're at 11 rules. So I definitely want to see what you guys have to say about it, because I think this is important. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is going to be very interesting. You're going to agree with some of them. You're going to hate some of them. But these are my rules. And let me explain to you why I have these rules, first of all, because there's a reason for everything that I do. And we got to talk about the reason why I have these rules. The reason I have these rules is because dating has changed. Dating is no longer the same from 10 years or 20 years ago, right? Dating has completely changed. So, because of the way that dating has changed, there has to be some rules. There used to be rules. For instance, one of the rules of dating used to be you didn't have sex until you got married. That was one of the rules of dating. You didn't have sex until you got married. So the only way to be sexually active with someone when you were dating was to marry them. Now, you don't even have to take them on a date to have sex with them. You don't even have to take them on a date to have sex with them anymore. Another one of the rules used to be that women dated one man at a time. If you was talking to Don, you wasn't talking to anybody else until you saw where the relationship was going with Don. If things didn't work out with Don, then you moved on and dated someone new. Now, you have women with a bench and a lineup that's strong. 4 or 5 men they're talking to at one time, right? It used to be that a man was expected to pay, and that was accepted by everyone, that the man was going to pay, the woman was going to come and be feminine, the man was going to open her door, pull out her chair. I still do that, but now people are talking about let's go 50-50. I don't do 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I believe in being a gentleman and paying, okay? These dating rules go for men and women, but here's the thing. It's a man's job to lead. So men understand rules, and they abide and live by rules. And rules have got to be put in play for there to be what's called fair play, for things to be fair, okay? For things to be honest. Somebody says some men can't lead. Yeah, and some chickens and some birds can't fly. We can say some about everything. One of the things I don't do on my channel is do circular arguments. Nothing is 100%, guys. Nothing. Nothing that we're going to do in life is 100%. 100%. Right? There's always going to be an exception to the rule. But the exception only makes the rules. It doesn't discount the rule. Okay? So here are my dating rules. If you don't know me, if this is your first time being in here, my name is Don P. I might not always say something that you like, but I am always honest. And one of the things that I don't do is talk about everybody else, but don't tell you about all of the bad things that I've done. Okay? I try to counsel myself every single day on here, so there's no need for you to try to counsel me. Now, if you are going to insult me, we have but one requirement, that you do a good job. Because if you try to throw an insult and it's a bad insult, we highlight you and then we embarrass you. So if you are going to insult me, you need to bring a high quality insult. If your insult is low quality, you're going to be embarrassed by everybody in here. And then we're going to kick you out of the room for being shitty at insulting people. Okay? All right. So here we go with my dating rules. All right. Dating rule number 1. And this goes for men and women. So let's be on the same page. Dating rule number 1. Be honest. Be honest. Tell a person who you are and what you want from them. And furthermore, be honest with yourself. Meaning, gentlemen, if you just want to clap a woman's cheeks, You got to be honest and tell her exactly that. You can't tell her that you love her or want a relationship with her or want to be with her when you just want to clap her sweet cheeks. Because let's be honest with you, ladies, when men meet you, you only fit in two categories. Either you're wifey material, or you're everything else. No, it's not communicating, Sarah. It's be honest. A lot of people do a lot of communication at the beginning of a relationship, but that communication is not honest. It's a lie. The communication is a lie. It's a lie. For instance, ladies, if you're bisexual, tell the man from the beginning that you're bisexual. Gentlemen, if you're bisexual, tell a lady from the beginning that you're bisexual. Don't creep and sneak something up on somebody 3 months, 4 months, 6 months down the line. Now, to be honest with someone else, the first thing that you got to do is be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And that is hard for some of you guys. See, the reason why it's so easy for some people to lie to other people is because they lie to themselves. They lie to themselves. So if you can lie to yourself, lying to someone else is going to be effortless. You do it with reckless abandon, effortlessly. You're going to lie to them, right? But see, this being honest with yourself thing ain't always good, right? Gentlemen, if you know you're broke and you shouldn't even be dating because you got no money, you're broke, then you shouldn't be dating. You gotta be honest with yourself and get yourself right first. And then you date. Ladies, if you know you don't really like a guy, if you don't really like a man, but you're bored because the man that you really want to go out on a date with ain't checking for you this weekend because he got one of his hotter chicks in town and you ain't making the cut this weekend, don't go out with that secondary man. Don't do it. Don't go out with them. Now, we got to get the likes up to 10,000, so everybody hit the screen. Everybody in here, tap the screen a whole bunch of times. I'm doing it with you because we're going to go on to dating rule number 2. But let's get these likes up. I got to get up way over 10,000. All right? Now, dating rule number 2, which is getting ready to come up now. Everybody hit the screen. Dating rule number 2, which I'm going to break up now. A lot of ladies ain't going to like this rule. But if you wait and listen, it's for a distinctive reason. Dating rule number 2, 3-date sex rule. 3 dates. 3-date sex rule. Do 3 dates and then have sex if you are compatible. And if you would like to start a relationship, and to see if you're compatible and would like to start a relationship. Here's what it comes down to. A woman knows if she's attracted to a man when she first see him. Now, I want to address one thing really quickly. Sassy. You're not celibate, love. You're abstinent. There's a difference between being celibate and abstinent. Celibate means that you're married to God. You're not going to ever marry, date, do anything, ever have sex for religious reasons. Abstinent means you're abstaining until you get married. There's a difference. But if you're abstinent, sassy, then it goes back to date rule number 1. If sassy is abstinent and me and sassy meet, she's got to tell me before date number 1 that she's abstinent. Anything less is a lie. She has to tell me before date number 1 that she's abstinent. Anything less is a lie. My personal opinion on abstinence is that abstinent people should only date other abstinent people. Period. 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 Abstinent people should only date other abstinent people. Period. Don't be out here when we cheek clapping. We out here clapping cheeks. So don't be out here while we cheek clapping. No, it's not your business, because it's only your business if it only affects you. If it affects another person, it's that person's business. If we out here cheek clapping and you ain't trying to cheek clap, go find that person that's abstinent until they're married. There is other men out there like that. Go and date them. Don't be wasting my time, because I'm not marrying you without clapping your cheeks. Marriage is the most expensive thing that you can do in this life. I'm surely not going into that relationship without knowing if that cookie is any good or not. I ain't going in there without knowing if that cookie is any good, because that cookie could be terrible. And I definitely ain't doing it if you had sex with another man before and now you talking about you abstinent because you found Jesus. I'm sorry. You're going to need to backslide for at least a couple of dates so I can see if that cookie is worth me committing my life and time to. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. I must have a test drive. I ain't buying no Tesla. I ain't buying no Benz. I done bought a Maserati, multiple Mercedes, multiple BMWs, Porsches, and I ain't never bought a one without test driving that bitch. Never. Never bought one. You're going to need to backslide for a little bit if you're going to want me to be your husband. Okay? All right. Dating rule number 3. This is dating rule number 3. Only date people who are enthusiastic and excited about dating you. I'm going to read it again. Only date people who are enthusiastic and excited about dating you. Yes, I compare women to expensive cars. I compare men to tools. Somebody asks, you compare women to expensive cars? You goddamn right. They cost just like expensive cars. They need upkeep. It matters how they feel. It matters how they feel. Only date women or men who are excited and enthusiastic about dating you. If that man returns your call at the end of the week when you hit him on Monday and you're saying good morning to him every single day, he is not enthusiastic or excited about dating you. It ain't gonna work. Gentlemen, if you ask a lady, hey, I got tickets, you ask a lady on Monday, hey, I got tickets for this Friday to the Greek to see a concert. And she says, I will let you know, or let me check with my girls and I'll see, or hit me back on Thursday. She is not enthusiastic and excited about dating you. Move on. It's time to move on, my brother. It's time to move on. Gentlemen, you give women 2 opportunities only to go out on a date with you. You only invite them twice. 2 times. That's it. You only invite them twice. If you invite them twice and they come up with excuses both times, you move on. 2 times. Coco Love said, why do you feel like we have to give it up by the 3rd date? Because, let's be honest with you, a lot of ladies in here done gave it up on the 1st date. A lot of y'all got babies with men Y'all never even married. A lot of y'all have had babies for Pookie and Ray Ray. Okay? You can't have a baby for a low quality man that you yourself say you don't like and ain't no good, and then tell me I'm gonna wait for the poo nanny when I'm a better man than Pookie, and I didn't get somebody pregnant without being married to him. No. You're not going to charge more for the poo nanny with me than you are for Pookie. Okay? It ain't gonna work. Now, gentlemen, this rule must be said before date number 1. Before date number 1, you tell a woman only, and ladies, you should only be going out with men that you are sexually attracted to. Lord have mercy. You should only be going out with men that you can see giving the Gawk Gawk 3000 with the 2-hand twist or giving some of that cookie. If you can't see him inside of you, don't go on date 1. Block him. Don't take no calls from him. Don't accept no gifts from him. Don't take no text. Because if you're doing that, you are using a person and you're making a simp out of a man. And it's not going to play well. If you can't see a man digging deep into your guts, don't go out on date 1 with him. If when you see this brother, your little thing in between your legs don't go blang blang, and you ain't excited, don't go out on date 1. I don't care if you're bored. I don't care if your girls went on girl trip and you had to work. I don't care if you got nothing else better to do. I don't care if the dude that you just really wanted took out the hotter woman than you. Do not go on a date with a man that you are not sexually attracted to. Here is the reason why. The only reason why men take you out on dates is because they want to have sex with you. Period. Once they have sex with you, then they determine any and everything else. They determine any and everything else after they have sex with you, not before. Not before. We only take you guys to nice restaurants, dress nice, get nice cars, make a lot of money to clap your cheeks. To clap your cheeks. That's what we want. We want your sweet, sweet cheeks. We want to give you a standing ovation. Okay? That's why I tell you, ladies. Oh, we got one, guys. We got Callie Love. She said, is this the Wish app version of Kevin Samuels? Callie Love, we have a rule here about insults. If you're going to insult, you got to do a good job at it. And right now, your insults are sucking. So I'm going to need you to sit in the corner for 1 minute and think about how shitty your insult was. And then I need you to think about a better insult. And I want you to come out of the corner stronger than your edges, okay? Stronger than your edges. We're going to mute you for 1 minute. But after that 1 minute, you need to come out of the corner stronger than your edges, okay? All right. We only allow top-notch insults in here, guys. If you're going to insult me, you got to bring the pain. You have to bring the pain. Because otherwise, you're wasting the time of all of these other good people in this room. Okay? She didn't bring the pain. So as you saw, she got muted for 1 minute. And her 1 minute in jail is almost over. We're going to bring her back in a second. Let's find her real quick. We're going to bring her back so she could try to do better. Because that was a really terrible insult. And I'm ashamed. She should be ashamed. If she's not ashamed, I don't know what's going on. Where's she at? Callie Love. Let's find her. There she is. There she is. Okay. All right, Callie Love, when you're ready, come back with a hardcore insult. Come back hardcore. I want to bring her back because I want to give her a chance to really give me a good insult. Because I believe in doing everything to the highest level. Okay? Let's get back to the rules. Ladies, we take you on dates because we want to have sex with you. We might like you and all of these other features, but men are very visual. No man sees a woman walking by and be like, damn, I would really like to talk to her about modern economics. Damn, I bet she has a master's degree. Damn, I bet she has a PhD. We talk to you because we are attracted to you. And we want to have sex with you because one day we see making babies with you and having gorgeous babies that look like you. Okay? Now, someone wanted a recap of 1 and 2. So 1 was be honest with yourself and others. Tell the person what it is that you want and what you're about. Don't lie to them about anything. If you're bisexual, tell them. If you like sassy and you ain't giving up no cheeks until you get married, tell them. Give them a chance at the beginning of the time to bail out. Okay? All right. Rule number 2 was a 3-date rule. It only go out with people that you're attracted to. If you go out and make it to 3 dates, it's time to clap some cheeks and see if you can go into a relationship. We ain't got all day because I know that women give it up on the first date. You guys make rules for the men you don't like. And you make exceptions for the men that you do like, ladies. Again, I'm going to say it again. You make rules for the men that you do not like, that you're not truly attracted to. And you make exceptions for the ones that you are truly attracted to. If I'm not exceptional, I don't want to be in your damn life. If I'm not exceptional, I do not want to be in your life. Either I'm exceptional or I'm like everybody else. All right? I know I've done seen these ladies, they talking about, oh, I'm not giving it up to marriage. And then they come on tour. They go to an event backstage on tour, and they getting a choo-choo ran on them. I've seen it with my own eyes. I do not want to hear anything about, oh, we can grow to like each other over time. And, oh, I really wasn't attracted to him, but now I'm kind of feeling something. No, you ain't. Shut up. You don't feel nothing for him. Shut it. Because you done got your cheeks clapped on an air mattress that was going down because, girl, he was so fine. I met him at the gym. I went into his apartment. He ain't have nothing but a big screen TV, a PS5, and an air mattress. And I let him clap my cheeks right there on the air mattress. And we might as well have been on the floor because the damn air mattress was going down the whole damn time. I don't want to hear it. We moving on. Number four. Opposites attract. Now, there's a lot of women out here today that's saying, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no man. I just want a man. I'm not going to settle. I know my worth. And all the other cliche sayings that y'all say. Very cliche. It sounds kind of corny. Here's the problem. Opposites attract. If you're a woman and you truly are a masculine man, don't you ever think you're going to get a man who's a take charge guy that's going to be in your life. You need a feminine man. You need a feminine man. Okay, here we got another one, guys. Miss Dove. Miss Dove came in with the racism, guys. She tried to do the racism with her insult. Let's look at Miss Dove's insult, guys. It says, the white woman in the painting behind him. Well, first of all, from the painting, I can't tell if she's white, Aboriginal, Spanish, what have you, right? But not only is that comment racist, that insult was very weak. Because if you're going to say that, you got to come with something else denigrating me. I'm really going to need you, Miss Dove, to step up your comments and your insults. So what we're going to do, Miss Dove, is put you in the corner in timeout for 1 minute. I want you, while you're there, to think about how shitty your insult was and come back with an insult that's stronger than a dove, okay? Let's put you in the corner for a second. All right, we got you in the corner for a second. All right. Come back better, Miss Dove. You need to be soaring on wings of an eagle when you come back, not of a dove. Okay? Now, let's go back to where we was at. Opposites attract. If you are a masculine man, it's best for you to have a feminine woman. If you are a masculine woman, it's best for you to have a feminine man. A man who's a mama's boy, who will let you take charge. He'll sit on the end of the bed while you pick out his clothes. Okay? He'll just sit on the end of the bed and swing his feet. Oh, that's what you want me to wear? Okay, I'll put that on. That's what you need. If you want to be in charge of the whole relationship, get a mama's boy or a feminine man. These men will allow you to book all of the vacations, pay for all of the meals, make all of the decisions, decide when y'all gonna have kids or when y'all not gonna have kids, decide where y'all gonna live, the community, the schools. He will allow you to control every aspect of the relationship. If you are a masculine woman, you could drive, you will be in complete control. But if you're a feminine woman and you want a man that's going to pull out the chair for you, that's going to look after you, that's going to protect you and say, babe, walk on the inside of me because these cars are driving like crazy. If somebody runs up on this curb, I want you to be protected. If you want a man that's going to be, when you hear a bump in the night, he jumping up, grabbing the tool from the drawer and running downstairs to check the house. If you want a man to be like, baby, don't worry about it. I can help you with that. I got that. Then date him. You date the opposite of who you are. And some of y'all ladies out here are very masculine. You're very manly. You're walking out here with Timberlands, stopping in your Air Force Ones. You're very masculine. Big ass shoulders. Out here weighing 248. 269. I hear talking about you don't need no man. I got everything I need. Okay, well, that's fine. Get you somebody that you can control. Okay? All right, moving on. Number 5, get therapy before going back out into the dating world after you break up or have a traumatic situation. You must heal first before you're ready to date again. Heal first before you're ready to date again. You are not ready to date if you have not healed. Do not get on a date with a man talking about the reason why you broke up with your ex is because he was a narcissist. And you ain't went to no damn therapy. You haven't went to therapy. How is it that you've suffered narcissistic abuse, financial abuse, verbal abuse, and you've gone to no therapy? You are not ready. You are not ready to get into a relationship with someone else after coming out of a traumatic relationship. So it goes something like this. I'll ask a woman, so, what happened in your last relationship? Why are you single? Okay? And the woman, if she says something like, oh, my ex was a narcissist, he was very abusive, I replied and I say, I'm very sorry to hear that. When did you complete your therapy? When did you complete it? And if she says, what do you mean? I'll say, therapy. You went to therapy, right? Oh, no, I haven't gone to therapy. I haven't gone. Okay, that's the end of our conversations. Reach back out to me when you go to therapy, and I hit end. I don't even try to cleanly end the call. I just hit end. Reach back out to me when you go and deal with therapy. See, a lot of you guys, men and women, you're lying on your ex. You're lying. They weren't abusive to you or no more abusive than you were to them. There's a lot of women out here that are verbally abusive to men. It's a lot of women that can dish it out just as well as they can take it. You're lying. All you doing is telling what the other person was doing. You're not saying and taking accountability for what you actually did. You're lying. Until I say, yeah, Don lost his ex because Don was a liar and Don was a cheater and Don had a problem with his temper. And so instead of talking it out and communicating, he would just simply shut down and say absolutely nothing. Don didn't know how to communicate. Don had the problem. Until you can know that you had a problem, then you're not ready to date. How many times have I heard a woman say, and I was like, I'll ask a woman, so what did you do wrong in the relationship? Well, shit, I didn't do nothing. So you was perfect? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Jocelyn Christ? You Jesus now. You perfect. You're not perfect. Any person that tells you that they did absolutely nothing wrong in their previous relationship, that's someone you want to stay away from. You want to stay away from anybody who will not admit to anything that they've done wrong in past relationships. This is not the type of person that you could build a life and a family with. You can't build anything with a person who can't say, it was on me. I could have done this, and this differently. I didn't. It didn't work out. I've learned my lessons from it. I'm ready to move on. Next rule. Rule number 6. Have no regrets. Give your all when dating a person. So if it doesn't work out, you do not have to return to them for not giving your best efforts. You know why you go back to your ex? It's not just because of the good eggplant or the good cookie or the good Gog 3000 with the 2-hand twist super soaker. It's because you didn't do your best. You held something back. You didn't bring her flowers when you knew she liked flowers. You didn't take her to that concert that she had been talking about for months, even though you had the time off and plenty of the money and the tickets were super cheap. You missed his birthday. You thought that your vagina was good enough for Valentine's Day. You never actually apologized. You just slept naked and let him decide whether y'all was going to make up or not. You didn't give your all. You didn't give 100%. So when you don't give 100%, what happens is at some point you start feeling guilty. Damn, man, I'm out here in these streets dating all these crazy people. And, you know, old girl, she was really cool. But damn, man, I ain't even get her nothing for her birthday. I forgot our anniversary twice. Let me call her up and see what she's doing. Or the women with the, hey, big head. You get the hey, big head text. Hey, boy, what you doing? What you doing? How you been? I was just thinking about you. I was in your area. No, you weren't. I live on top of a mountain in the cut. You wasn't in my neighborhood. Give 100% in your relationship. Do not hold anything back. You want to know a person who's never given 110% in a relationship? You want to know a person? I'm going to give you guys the person who's never given 110% in their relationship. If you ever hear a person say, who hurt you? That's a person who's never given 110% in a relationship. If you ever hear a person say, who hurt you? They've never given 100%. Because you have never truly been in love, given 100% in a relationship, given your all, walked away from it saying, there was nothing more that I could do. If your heart has never been absolutely crushed and annihilated. If your heart has never been annihilated, if you haven't been able to eat, sleep, think, you're at your job feeling shitty, crying, you're listening to all sad songs, you don't know if you're going or coming, you don't feel like washing your face, you don't feel like getting out of bed, you don't feel like doing anything because all you want and needed in this life, in this world, is that person. If you never experienced that, then you've never really truly gave 100% and you've never been in love. You're shitty at relationships. You're pretty shitty at relationships. If you've never had your heart broken, you're pretty shitty at relationships. That means you ain't trying hard enough. Because, see, if you keep a person at arm's length, if things go bad, you won't be hurt that much because you never put in your heart and your soul. If you've never sacrificed for a person, put your finances on the line, your livelihood on the line, your happiness on the line, then you've never really given your all. I will never date a person who hasn't been crushed because they will think twice about crushing you. All right, moving on. Number 7. Y'all ain't gonna like me on this one, but it is what it is. You're done dating when you get married or engaged. You're done dating when you get married or engaged. Boyfriend, girlfriend, we talking. Them titles don't mean a damn thing. Your dude can put his PlayStation 5, his Jordans, his 2 pairs of boxers, his wife beater, and his gray sweatpants in a little box and carry that shit out your house whenever he's ready with no consequences. None. 0 consequences. The only time you get consequences is in marriage. So if you ain't married, you got shit. I don't care if y'all live together. People walk away from leases every single day. Me and my boyfriend been together for 8 years. You're a big dummy. If a man don't marry you within about 1.5 years, he ain't gonna marry you. Men know when they want to get married. They know when they met the one. They keep the one around. The one that's not the one, they're like, yeah, baby, I got to get up and go to work early in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and walk you to the door. They done clapped your cheeks and pushing you out the door. If they want to keep you around, if they want to take you to nice places, show you off. This is a man that's truly serious about you. And if he's serious about you, he can marry you in 1.5 years. A man takes years and years and years and years and years to marry you. He ain't gonna marry you. And without marriage, you ain't got shit. Because I guarantee you, if you married, you can't just pack your shit up and walk out the door and be done. You can do it, but you're going to get served. Literally and figuratively. You're going to be served. You can't just pick your shit up. You got to start splitting 401ks, property, bank accounts. You got to start selling furniture, auctioning off shit. Divorce costs you a lot of money. You can't see your kids whenever you want to see them. Oh, it's a different level. It's a different level. Here we go. Number 8. Listen carefully on this one. Don't cheat without consent. Let your partner know. Be honest. Explain your true feelings and allow them to make a decision to stay or leave. Now, y'all ain't going to like this one, but it's a lot of women out there with work husbands. You go on break with him every day. You bring him coffee or he brings you coffee. You guys are messaging back and forth all day. You don't invite your husband to the picnic for work because you hanging out and you wore that cute dress for your work husband. Y'all go to lunch together. Y'all go on break together. You matched up your schedules together. Gentlemen, you have a subscription to an OnlyFans girl. Well, I'm not cheating because I'm not physically doing. That's cheating. That is cheating. That is cheating. So that's why the rule is don't cheat without permission. Ladies, if you got a work husband, you got to go and get permission from your husband to have a work husband. Gentlemen, if you want to go to the massage parlors and have them give you a happy ending, you need to get permission from your wife. If you want to sign up for an OnlyFans account, you need to get permission from your wife. Do not cheat without getting permission. Ladies, you know those parties that y'all go to? Those new sipping paints? Where y'all giving gawk 3,000 to the models? The new sipping paints where you watching your girlfriend get gawk 3,000? You know them? You know them that y'all be going to? That's cheating. That's cheating. You know the bachelor parties, gentlemen? They get a little bit out of hand. It's cheating. That's cheating. Ladies, that man that you keep on the side because you know he's madly in love with you, but you just hit him on his birthday and holidays because you want to keep him on the side just in case this relationship fails and you need love and attention and you need that D just in case this relationship fails, that is cheating. You are cheating. You're cheating. Number 9, integration. Integration. Integrate that person into your life. Introduce them to your family and friends to see how they bond and react to your environment. Some of y'all been dating people for 4 months, ain't never met none of their people. You ain't never met one of their friends. You've been dating them for 4, 5, 6 months. You don't know where they live. You don't even know what kind of car they drive. You don't even know their real name. If someone doesn't include you in what's important to them, you're not important to them. If you get no integration, then you're not important to them. People include the people that they care about. How they gonna have a birthday party? Y'all been dating for 5 months and you don't get an invite. Oh, baby, it's just gonna be the girls. No, it's not. It's just going to be the girls, baby. But we can do something. You can do something for me before or after. That's bullshit. You're lying. Women. Oh, well, he just ain't ready to introduce me to his family yet. I know it's been a year and a half, but he ain't ready to introduce me to his family yet because his last girlfriend really broke his heart. And he introduced her to his mom, and his mom was really sad about it. And his dog had to go to the vet. Y'all ridiculous, man. Y'all grown-ass folks, and y'all really don't hear what y'all be saying to make excuses for someone who's not integrating you into their life, and they on the phone telling you that they love you, that you're the one for them, they want to be with you, they admire you. They adore you. And y'all making up excuses. You've been dating a man for a year and a half. You ain't never met his kids. But he can always get together with you, can't he? He's always available, ain't he? You know why? Because he's still living with the mom of his children. You the side chick. He's always available. Y'all in Egypt living on denial. You are the side chick, ma'am. You are the side chick. If a man has kids, but his schedule is always open to you, and you ain't never met his kids, you are the side chick. You're the side chick. Let's go to the next one. Elite communication. Talk about problems, hurt feelings, and needs in the moment instead of sweeping them under the rug. Do not judge your partner. Work time. Work to understand their perspective. Elite communication. Ladies, don't be mad about something that happened in the house and get in the car and fold your hands for the whole hour drive and look out of the window. And when he asks you, what's wrong, love? Nothing. Clearly there's something wrong with you. Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Gentlemen, don't let there be a situation where she's been planning on y'all to go to an event for 3 months, and you know good and well you can't get off on that day. You know good and well that you can't get off on that day. And then the time comes and you're like, oh, babe, you know I got to work on Saturdays. You know I got to work on Saturdays. You didn't tell her that when she was getting your tuxedo. Communication is critical, and it must be elite. It must be elite. That's how you keep a relationship together. The right hand knows what the left hand is doing. Now, here's the last rule, and then I'm going to get out of here. I just added this one. Number 11. Because of how dating has changed, men, ladies, need to know that you are truly into us and that we're not just simply an option that's on your roster. And the only way on the first date, gentlemen, to know that is the woman has to come to you on the first date. You pay, you take extraordinarily good care of her. You pay and take great care of her. But if that woman really is excited and enthusiastic about dating you, she will come to you. If she's really that attracted to you, she'll come. And when she comes, you go all out. You treat her well. You take her to the nice spots. You make the reservations. You're ready to go. You got it all figured out. If a woman really likes you, she'll come to you. She'll come. If she's not really into you, she'll be like, can we meet halfway, or can we compromise? No, we can't compromise on this, because when the bill comes, I'm not compromising. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pick it right up. When it comes to protecting you from somebody calling you out of your name and treating you crazy, there's no compromising and throwing these hands. He's getting both of them, the left and the right. First date, she has to come to me, gentlemen. That's just how it is. That's how it is. You pay, she drops. We've all been in a simp position before. And that's a position that nobody, man or female, wants to be in. If that man really likes you, he's not taking you to Taco Bell. That man really likes you. He ain't gonna come on a date wearing basketball shorts. He came straight from balling, from hooping to the date. Timbo, you right, brother. I've been a simp too. If he don't have any more money than to take you to Taco Bell, he shouldn't be dating. If he's concerned about what you're ordering on the menu, he shouldn't be dating. It's that simple. Anybody got any questions about any of the dating rules before I jump off here? Any questions? I see we got rid of all the trolls. They got scared their insults wasn't going to measure up. Okay, people. Lex said he got one question. Who goes to Taco Bell, though? A lot of people go to Taco Bell, bro. Shake, you more than welcome to be in here. Thank you for coming. All right, guys, I'm jumping off here. I might be back later.